Today I'm going to show you how to replace a mirror on a 2009 Nissan Sentra. Now this will work for a lot of the models of the Sentra. I'll go ahead and put in the notes exactly what models it works on. So anyways, this method right here is going to replace this mirror, and as you can see, this mirror has kind of had it, and it's it's kind of been hit and it's been wobbling and it's lost its piece. So what we're going to be doing is replacing that. We're going to be replacing it with an aftermarket version, about $37 on Amazon, and I'll put a link to that in the video description below. But this is the product label off of Amazon, and just click the link below what you want, whether it's a driver's side or passenger side, it'll show it. And the tools that we're going to be using are basically a 10mm socket wrench, and then a pair of pliers, and then I just needed something to kind of depress the wiring harness catch on it. So the method is going to be removing this cap just by prying it off and attaching 3 nuts off of 3 bolts that extend in here, undoing the wiring harness, and you're good to go. Take off the old one, put the new one on, and reassemble. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, for the first step, we're going to go ahead and just pry this off. And now you can just kind of come in here in the top corner with your finger and pull down, and right off it comes. So right there you can see the 3 bolts, 3 nuts, 1, 2, and 3 that we're going to take off, and we're also going to remove this wiring harness. So we're going to have to depress that little piece there, and we should be able to remove it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and remove these 3 bolts with the 10mm socket. Now we need to be careful when we're doing this, because we don't want them to fall down here in the hole. And you can stuff some paper towels in there if you're if you're worried or anything like that, but it should be okay. That's pretty easy. I'm going to come back after I remove these. Alright, now with those 3 bolts removed, now it's kind of ready to come out. So what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and squeeze on top of here to remove it, but you see that little tab right there in the middle. That tab right there is what you're going to be depressing, and you're going to be pushing it down as you pull out. So let's see if I can do it just by squeezing and pulling here. Nope. Alright, I'm going to have to put the phone down and undo that, and I'll come back when it's out. Alright, that's nice and simple. Now with the wiring harness out, kind of move it out of the way. Now this whole mirror should just come right off. See? There it goes. So now with the old one off, let's go ahead and open the box and look at the new one. Alright, here's the new one. It's unboxed, and this thing came in this nice kind of package right here to kind of make sure it doesn't get scratched. And then this piece right here, which is the cap, which comes in black, which you can paint your own color on, basically goes onto the back of this thing right here. So we're just going to assemble it just the opposite and reverse of how it was disassembled, and it should be an easy process. And it's got a nice foam edge around here to kind of prevent wind from coming in, and a nice rubber seal. So this looks like it'll be pretty nice on there. And it's got these rubber cap ends on the bolts, so go ahead and remove those. Simple, 3 of them. All 3 of those. Let's go ahead and prop this on there, and I'll get back with you on my next step. Okay, with all this back in, we can go ahead and put back on the nuts. Now this is probably where you want to be careful, because this right here would be easy to drop one of these nuts in that crevasse, and then you'd have to move your whole door panel to get that nut out. So be careful doing this. And hopefully I don't lose one on camera. That would suck. Alright. Just finger tighten them all the way down. And what you're going to want to do is just snug these down. You're not going to want to pull too tight, because the back end of all these bolts, if you tighten them too hard, it's going to pull them out of the plastic that they're kind of threaded into. So just be aware of that. Be careful. Don't force it. And then the wiring harness, of course, is just going to slip right back in there. Clips in. And then you're going to tighten her down. Alright, and once these are tightened down, just snug, and probably going to be about 8-10 pounds of torque around there. I'm not really sure, but just be careful. Just get it snug. Don't get too hard on that. And I'll show you the next step after I'm done with this. All right, with all of those back on, they're nice and snug, and I could definitely feel a wall when I was tightening those down. So I don't think you have to worry about snugging them down too hard, but just be gentle with it. So anyways, you're just going to place the cap back on, going from the base end first, snug it down, and then push up in the top, and it should be nice and secure. All right, here we are. We have the black cap. Now, I'm not too worried about this car looking great, but I do want this cap on there so I don't look too ghetto. So anyways, it's got little points in there that meet up and just clip right in, but you only have one opportunity to get this right, or else you basically got to break it off and buy a new one. So you just fit it on there, and it should just snap right in place. All right. That side, that side. There you go. All right, so everything's done. Now let's go ahead and do a functions check. All right, now with everything installed, we're gonna go ahead and check the control knob to see how it works. So here we are, left, right, up, and down. Perfect. Excellent. So that's all squared away. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions, please go post them down below in the comments section. I'll answer them as soon as I can. And once again, go ahead and buy the product in the Amazon links below. It's guaranteed to fit your Nissan Sentra. And please like and subscribe, helps me out. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon, hopefully with another video.